These are very important functions, especially when you are analyzing your data, and it shows the average or the mean position of that data. If it is, for example, student marks, you want to know basically what was the general class performance of the student, then you will find the class average. Here I have a sample data where you will see how we can analyze this data in MS Excel using the average and AverageIf functions. Let us first format this data to look more attractive and more readable. I will make this bold. Center the admission numbers. Even gender can be centered. In fact, all these I want to center. All these must be at the center. The headers, I want them bold. Then I will put borders around all these cells. Come to borders and choose all borders. Down here, I want to do a bit of analysis. I will let this be bold. I will put some borders here as well. I'll just click this. Then down here, I will have average, class average. To show me the overall performance of the class. Put borders there as well. And I want this bold. Now, from mathematics or from statistics, you know very well that average is calculated by taking total of the data values divided by their number. Okay, so for example here we have 3 subjects, mathematics, English, and science. So the number of items is 3. So if you want to calculate average, you will calculate the total marks for each student divided by 3 because you have 3 subjects. So here I can get the total using the sum function. Double click it and select the marks for the first student, and I will just press enter. Then if I want average, I will just put equal sign, take my total, divide by the number of subjects is 3, so I will just press enter. That is one way you can use to calculate average. You can as well use average function where you don't have to go through the total. With average function, for example, for the first student here, I will just put average, double click it from the list, then only select the 3 subjects values and press enter. that one will as well give me the average. So with the average function, you don't have to pass through determination of the sum, then the division process. You just select the figures, then it will give you the value directly. So we can go ahead and complete the calculation for the rest. And even this one, I'll just drag down the formula handle. That is perfect. So I want to go ahead and calculate the average for the whole class here. So I will just put equal sign, write average. I will click the function and select these values of the averages. That one will give me the class average. Then I will press enter. So the whole class on average performed at 68% or 69 if I round off. And these are the individual average of the students. I will go ahead and hide these decimals. I will go ahead and hide the decimals here. I will keep on clicking this until I don't have the decimals. Likewise, for the class average, I will hide the decimals. That is how we apply the average function. Now I want to do a bit of analysis here where I want the average for girls only, the class average for girls only. Okay, then the class average for boys only. Okay, so this is what I will do. I will just come here and use the average if now. So I will just put equal sign and write average if. You can see it from the list here. You just select it and you see it has three parts. You have the range criteria and average range. So the range is where you want to choose the gender. So I want to choose the gender from this cell to row 12 here. So you give it the range, then you put a comma. Okay, criteria, what you want to pick. In this case, we want to calculate the average for girls only. So I will use F. So I will put it in double quotation marks and put another comma. Then average range is where you pick the values for calculation of the average. So I will give it the whole range until 52. Okay, I'm simply giving it the student averages. Then I will close this bracket and press enter. So this is the average for the girls. Then I can do the same for the boys. Equal sign average if, give it the range where we have gender values. I will put comma and in quotation mark specify the criteria what I want. Now it is for the boys. I will put M and put another comma and give it all the averages here and close the brackets and press enter. So you can see on average girls performed better than boys, and I will hide this I will hide the decimals. this one. So that is 67. Yeah, it should be 67. You can even show the decimals like this. You can also hide them. For the class average, already we have class average here. Let us just do it again. Equal sign average. I will not use average if because I'm selecting all the values from there and pressing enter. Okay, so you can see the performance among the girls is so impressive. They came out with 71%, and the boys, their performance is 67%. The overall class performance is 68%. That is how simple it is to use average and average if functions. Go ahead and try it out. If you are new to the channel, kindly subscribe. And if you are already a member, thank you for your constant support. See you again in my next video. Bye bye.